Dear ones, it is time to become clear about what you want in your life and about what you do not want in your life. It is time to be firm with your boundaries and your standards about how you wish to live your life and what energies are okay for you in your life and which energies are not. Because June will be a month of many energetic openings and some physical openings as well. And many opportunities to close out old energies. So many openings and many closings. For those who harness the energies of the month of June, there is a great potential to truly release what no longer serves and truly step into the new earth energies in a more profound way. Many of these openings will be happening at an energetic level, but as I said, there will also be opportunities for physicality as well. And so when I say this, I am meaning your creations. There are potentials for your creations to come into physicality, but if they have not yet arrived, continue to work with the energetics of your creations, especially those of you who are working consciously in multidimensional realms. You will have great opportunity to harness the energetics of June to really work with what you are creating and to, this channel is asking me to define work with. It is not an energy of manipulation, but there will be many opportunities to pay attention to what is available to you and to receive the energetics, embody the energetics so that they can appear in physicality. And so it is not a manipulation in a negative sense, but in a positive sense of being able to tune into the energetics of what is going on for you in your path, what is going on in your field of desire, and then anything that does not align to that, to fully and truly release it from your life. For some of you, you may need to set boundaries with certain entities or energies that have been in your life that are no longer relevant for where you are going. And do not be afraid to be firm and very clear when you set your boundaries. But what comes first before setting your boundaries is fully allowing yourself to feel your desires about what you want, honoring yourself so that when you set these boundaries, it comes from a place of self-honoring, self-love, truly valuing your energy and what you must do to contain your energy, protect your energy. And as you move through the new earth portal, in many regards, it is like going through a birth canal. And so if you are feeling squeezed, if you are feeling like you are in the void, you are in the perfect place to sow the seeds of your creation and to be birthed into a new reality where your creations can come into physical fruition. So, as you go throughout your days in June, be mindful, be cognizant, be aware of the energies with which you are dealing and what is available to you. And it is especially important to pay more attention to what is available to you in terms of the things that you desire, because many of you have not not fully given up, but parts of you have shut down because of past disappointments of setting creations into motion and not having them come into fruition, or not having them fully come into fruition in the expanse that they are meant to. Now, because of the shifts that have been occurring on planet Earth, and because you are traveling through the new Earth portal, much more is available to you and will be available to you as you continue to expand and surrender and allow and receive. And so it is important to go back to your desire and allow yourself to feel again what you desire. Allow your dreams and visions to reawaken within you. And to tune in to what might be available for you now that was not so easily available to you in the past. Allow this to be a fresh start, a new moment, however you wish to frame it, but allow yourself to be present now and not live in your past. Allow the energetic openings and the physical openings of June to carry you forward, to inspire you. And if there is fatigue, to discern whether your body needs rest, whether your mind needs rest, whether your spirit needs rest, or if it is a stagnant energy that you have been holding on to or not allowing to flow through you that is causing the fatigue. This will require more self-awareness, more body awareness, more awareness of how you run energies through your body and being. But those of you who are listening to this have the capabilities to do this, or at least to begin developing this awareness. If you would like to be activated into this, I offer this to you now, dear ones. To awaken within your DNA, your mind, your heart, your body, to be able to discern how you run energy through your body, how you are wired. There will be many strong alignments in June. And of course, there is the solstice. But what I wish for you to focus on, dear ones, is your own internal alignments. Instead of looking to external alignments, such as what is happening in the skies or with astrology, to look into your own internal alignments. What are you aligning yourself to? What people, what circumstances, what places, what relationships? Where have you aligned yourself Where have you misaligned yourself? Are there new alignments you want to create and old alignments you'd like to release? Again, this goes back to what I was saying in the beginning of this conversation. Allow yourselves to get clear, dear ones, on your alignments. What are you aligning to that serves your soul mission? And what have you aligned yourself to that no longer serves? And it is time to move on and create a new alignment. Take a moment now, dear ones, with me and feel into this question about what new alignments you'd like to create, what old alignments you'd like to release.
Can you talk a little bit more practically about how to sow these seeds and of creativity of things that we want to see coming, and then more specifically about how to release what no longer serves us? Thank you.
Regarding to sowing the seeds of your creation, it is with intention, it is with managing your frequency, keeping your frequency as aligned as possible to what you are creating. And you can do this with time in nature, with high vibrational foods, with hydration, all the things we have talked about many times in other conversations. It is with managing your emotional body so that you are emoting the feelings of having your desires, being with your desires in the physicality, and not allowing any leakages around emotional reactivity or inappropriate use of your emotions, squandering your emotional energy, so to speak. It is also through when it is appropriate to share with others what you are creating so that your creation energy is amplified in the appropriate spaces with the appropriate people that can hold the space for your creations and that will not cast doubt or questioning into your creations. If you share with someone and they are trying to get you to be practical or casting doubt or questioning you, these are not the appropriate supportive people to share with. It can also be through writing down what you desire, what you are creating. This is a way of wiring your brain to what you are creating and a way of bringing it into 3D, into physicality. You can sing your creations. Sing a song about what you are creating. This is another way of bringing the etheric into the third dimension. And finally, it is important to focus on what you are creating, to continually run it through your mind, through your being, through your spirit, through your heart, to continually embody more and more of the frequencies of your creations. This focus is important as it is quite easy to get distracted in the human experience and project your energies into places, people, things that are not relevant to what you are creating.
Thank you so much, Prime Creator. I was asking if you had any more specific guidance about how to release things that no longer serve us and how to discern what those.
You can discern what those things are with feeling if something feels off, if something no longer feels supportive or relevant to your soul mission. These are things to release. How to release depends upon your wiring and how you move energy through your body. For some, intention is enough. They simply set the intention and choose, I am releasing this, and then they are done with it. For others, it is a longer process of understanding why they are holding on to it, understanding more of their subconscious. But much of it has to do with a disciplined choice. If you truly decide that you are complete with something and you are ready to release it, then you must make choices that reflect you are complete. So I will use an example. If you say you are complete with interacting with a certain person, but you continually bring them into your mind or reach out to them and contact them and interact with them, if you continue to engage with their energy on some level, then you are not truly ready to release. So your actions, your energetics must line up with what you say you are ready to release. And if there is a desire to release, but you are not truly ready and you struggle to actually release, that is okay, dear one. Sometimes there is a process that you must go through internally first before you are actually truly ready to release. But it does start with the intention. Another important piece of this is to replace the space. So, in other words, when you release something, it creates space, it creates a vacuum within your body and being. And you want to have something that is aligned to your soul mission that you put into place so that you are no longer giving energy to the thing you do not want. So, again, in the example that I used earlier, if there is a person that you continue to interact with on some level that you do not want to interact with, it is important that you find something of greater value to put your focus on, to take the place of the thoughts, the feelings about that person.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, Prime Creator, if um, there's anything you can say about what's going on in the world that you can share with us and how it would be good for us to react to it.
You are now being invited into higher levels of self mastery where what is going on in the world is irrelevant to what you are creating. Because when you look out into the world, you will see dissonance, you will see, in many cases, the opposite energies of what you are creating. And so, this is an issue of choice and focus and a disciplined mind. Is it helpful to look out into the world to see the chaos? Because as we have discussed before, the old matrices are falling apart, they are dissolving, the new is emerging. And so, if it is important for you to understand the nuances of what is happening, you can put your focus there. But in most cases, it will be more relevant, especially for those of you who listen to these transmissions. It will be more relevant for you to put your focus on what you are creating and what is emerging. Because eventually, the theatrics that you see in the external world will morph and shapeshift into what is emerging in the new. And the nefarious shadow energies will no longer hold power. It is only when you give them your attention that it feeds their power. And so it is a balance of discerning how much attention to give these things. This will be different for each person. But as an overall transition, you are being invited to higher levels of mastery with these external events. It is okay to observe, but it is not necessary to give any energy to it. Dear ones, I will reiterate the auspiciousness of the times that we are now in. We have been having conversations for many years now, and we have spoken about these times. And you are now being given many opportunities to advance yourselves forward, to ascend, to expand, to become more of your infinite self, whatever words you would like to put to it. You are now more fully stepping into these opportunities. And it will be different for everyone, again, depending on your wiring, depending on where you are in your soul journey, depending on how much you have disciplined your ability to focus. There are many considerations in all of this as we move forward. Not everyone will have the same experience of New Earth in the same timeline, or not everyone will have the same experience at the same time. Some will have an experience of New Earth while others are still healing or processing or awakening, etc. That does not mean that they are not moving forward through the New Earth portal. It just means that they are different at a different stage of the experience. And so many of you who have been working with these frequencies for quite some time will be able to assist. You will be doulas. You will assist them in their rebirths. This is only, of course, if you choose to do this, if you desire to do this. For some of you, you may simply want to enjoy your lives now. It is all dependent upon your soul mission, your journey, what you desire, what your soul desires. All of it is in perfection, dear ones. The greatest thing now is to work with the new earth codes and to surrender and allow. Allow yourselves to move forward. Allow yourselves to dream and vision. Allow yourselves to allow those dreams and visions to land in physical reality, in 3D. I will say as a clarification that you will still be working with third dimensional energies in the new earth. It is not all 5D and beyond. You are meant to bring those frequencies into the third dimension, but the third dimension will feel different than it has in the past. It will feel lighter. It will not be as heavy laden with shadow and nefarious energies. 3D does not necessarily equate shadow or heaviness or density in the way you have understood it. 3D means physicality. And so as you bring your creations into the physical, you are bringing them into the third dimension. Yes, they will also reside multidimensionally, but the foundational grounding point, the space into which you ground your creations, will be the third dimension as the point of contact with Earth. Yes, you will ground them multidimensionally as well, but there needs to be that Earth contact grounding point as well. I thank you, dear ones, for your commitments to move forward, to expand yourselves, to shift into higher and higher frequencies. I understand this journey as a human is not necessarily an easy one, but it is why you are here on planet Earth in human form, to advance your souls, to continue to expand and move more and more into your infinite nature. It is why you are here, dear ones, and I thank you. Mm. Thank you, Prime Creator. Wow, that was so profound. I never know if you guys can feel the energy that I feel when I bring Prime Creator through, but just the profundity of what was shared today, I just feel it so deep in my body. It's so beautiful. And I'll just reflect back that if you are wanting a space where you are valued and your creations are amplified, the Creation Temple definitely is that place, because we share every week what we're creating and we lift each other up in those creations. There's nothing too big or too small. It's whatever is in your heart, whatever is in your soul and your spirit. So if that's something that you'd like, come join us in the Creation Temple as a master creator at creationtemple.com. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching my videos. See you in the next one.